If you are interested in moving to China, then this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to be sharing with you all practically how you can easily move to China, relocate to China from your country on visa sponsorship plus accommodation, irrespective of any country that you are in. So many factories in China currently are looking for ways to bring their products online, to build their brand online. And for them to do this, they need content creators who have built their audience. Currently, I know of a Nigerian content creator who currently relocated to China on a visa sponsored job with accommodation as a content creator by a very big manufacturing company in China. This company gave her a job offer, right, with accommodation and visa, okay, to come and work with them, to come and work with the company as a content creator. She has been living in Brazil, talking about life as an international traveler, a foreigner in another land. And that was how she picked interest and started her doing her thing, and a company hired her, a company in China hired her to come and be their content creator. Okay, so this is exactly the opportunity that I'm going to explain in this video. Okay, so if you're a content creator in anywhere in the world, from any country, this is a very big chance for you, especially if you've admired China, if you have always wanted to travel to China, you've always wanted to live in China. This is opportunity that I would advise you take it. First of all, there are so many manufacturing companies in China currently that are looking for people that will showcase their brand, that will showcase their company, that will showcase their product to the world, okay, by creating content about and around it. So I'm going to be showing you all how and where you can apply for such jobs with some companies in China that will give you a sponsorship, a visa sponsorship with accommodation. So at this point, I know a lot of you will be like, okay, so how do I start it? How do I get this job as a content creator in China with that comes with visa sponsorship and accommodation? First of all, you need to be sure that you are a content creator. What do I mean? You are building a brand already. Okay, yeah, you're building yourself as a brand already. Okay, because if you're building yourself as a brand already, by that way companies can see that, oh, you have actually put in some work, you have actually represented yourself out, which means if we hire you, you can actually come and represent us. Okay, and how do you start? By creating content. Okay, you can start by creating vlogs, lifestyle vlog. Let's say you're living in another country or you're living in your own country, you can start creating content about life in your country, daily activities, lifestyle vlogging, or you can start talking about businesses or whatever niche. Okay, but the most important thing is that you need to you have to build a brand, you have to build a page, or you have to build something for yourself before you start applying for these jobs. Okay, now if you're already a content creator who has built that brand, who has built that audience, okay, now this is what you're going to do. First thing is to start searching for these companies that are looking for creators, they're looking for content creators to hire, okay, for their brand. You can find some of these companies online. You can find some of these companies on some of these Chinese e-commerce apps like 1688, Alibaba. You can find these manufacturing companies even on WeChat app. Yes, using your WeChat app. Okay, then you can go online and search for big companies, okay, in China. All right, now you go through, when you see these ones, when you see, for example, there are so many different manufacturing companies of different kind of items and products. Some companies are into clothing, some are into solar electronics, some are into gadgets, some are into household equipment. Like a whole lot of manufacturing companies. Some are into medical devices and medical equipment. So some are into a lot of things. It depends on what interests you, okay, or what you think that you can talk about. For example, you have interest in electronics. You are sure that if you can, if a company in electronics and gadgets hire you to talk about their products as a content creator, to help them build their brand online as a content creator, you can actually, you have actually a very good knowledge of it, you can actually talk about it. Okay, now this is how you are going to tailor your search, how you're going to tailor your application. If you find the niche or the type of factory that you would like to work with, then the next thing is for you to look for their website, or how you can contact these companies. For example, okay, so when you look for their website on Google, or you go to WeChat, you start looking for factories, manufacturing companies. All right, what then the next thing you're going to do is to contact them. Okay, is to contact them, start contacting them, reach out to them, cold mail them. You can send them email, you can look for their contact, add them on WeChat and contact them. And when it comes to contacting them, you have to be very, very professional. You have to shoot your shot, you have to go straight to the point. Okay, for example, you find a company on WeChat. I made a video earlier on how you can find manufacturing companies and factories on WeChat. Okay, practical steps. So I'll leave the link in the description. So when you find manufacturing companies like that on WeChat or on Google through their website, the next thing that you have to do is to contact them. Now, when you want to send them a message, when you want to tell them about your interest, submit your application, your first message, you should go straight to the point. Okay, package your CV properly. Yes, if you want to apply for a job as a content creator, you have to package your CV properly. During your application or your cover, when writing your cover letter, make sure that you include all the details, all the necessary information. You tell them about yourself, tell them about your channel or your pages, your social media accounts, what you talk about, the type of audience you have built, right? Just tell them, try to convince them. Include all these things, include the links to your social media accounts, your social media pages in your application or in the messages that you will send to them. We include all those details, right? So that when they, even if it's a company that have not actually think about hiring a content creator to build their brand online, to promote their products online, when they see, they might actually see your application and what you have explained in your in the message you sent to them, they might pick interest and decide to work with you. Okay, and some of these companies are willing to sponsor your trips and sponsor your visas from any country that you're coming from, as long as you speak English fluently, especially Chinese. If Chinese are not English speaking country, right? And some of these companies, these manufacturing companies in China, most of them need English speaking countries for their products to reach the international market. So they will need somebody that can speak well, that can explain and express their products of their company well in English language. Okay, so it's actually a very big opportunity. You can send your applications or your interest to as many companies as possible, okay? You have to just keep sending, you have to keep applying, because you have to keep sending and keep applying until you are able to land that dream company, until you are able to find that dream company. Okay, this is another sure way that content creators or people are moving to China on visa sponsorship with accommodation and with a job, a good paying job, and with an opportunity to live in another country in China. Okay, so this is an opportunity that you should try out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have questions, let me know in the comments section. Okay, this is actually an unsaturated route that people are relocating to China with. Is from all around the world. It's not yet very popular. There are so many manufacturing companies out there that are looking for creators to come and promote their brand and their products in the international market. Okay, So this is actually a very good opportunity that people doesn't know much about. All right, and I hope you try it out. All right, all you have to do is prepare yourself, prepare your application and your CV, and you're good to go. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.